Tia mi maya hwefo nyina ache e mama kwaba ediba XTV eso emra so nsem akoso ye man mo ni amahudo so nsem aye saka ya boabo ni nyina no so ni se kroje a ye de ebro se anopa no nsia kase e wo XTV so ene e kita nsabo so mi leto so edunkron afimpi mieni edunu mienu no emo na nsem bi a edimu akoti bi ene se Ghana mampeni na nadodan kwa kufado e de ato Ghana fo nyina ene se IMF na ye kono won behwe se omu di hihye pa ebeto apono so na nkonko ha eye Ghana fuo na ewo nsem fufuru mo nso no wo bete se osoafo no ene hwe ise kasem so kenofori ata e di aba beto ja se na mafo bi kika se wono wonja ne di brem fanto wa so osoafo a o hwe ise kasem so na e kame ai se wo ka kire papa se wonja ni papa edwuma wo ye no wonja ni manfegu no wo ye ne san enya dia ebeye Omampeni dadao John Dramani Mahama wononso edi subo kase pa edi bo electoral commission se wo pe kwan bi obefa so se ne be ya wodi be siga na fo ho kwan a wo montimi ento aba ewo omega ne mu de enti a wo ka ne sanu ni nyina ewo kasebo yi mu a mede bro nsem bi ka we hu kakra bi ena mapone ho ede amawo no ka me ho fiti semri akopem se minute edunu num ebebo apa eye nonse ho dia wo peti dia wo pa hwe no eno nkuto ena mede bro obapa me visa kosiate eni medi afi maye hye nsem no ase Wamampeni na adodan kwa kufuado edi nsem bi aba beto dwade wo kanyina ene se amafo bi keka se IMF na ye kono wanhwe ya na IMF edi nhihye bi conditions bi edi akwako rera ye ko a wanhwe ya na akwako ha Ghana ye na moto ni ye nyema ye no ewo oman Ghana mu na nsem bi a wo kampo ene se wanhwe ya na IMF po akwa se free SHS na aban no edi aba no won twetwem esane se aban ni se woni sika na ye se won be bisa no de enti a ama wo sika sem enkoyi nyama bi a wo yi ama wo sika sem enkoyi na ye nyina ye so ye nim se free SHS e ya de a etwi aban ni papa enti Ghana fo nyinara ya de adodo na wo moso eda wo yem papa cha se enye asem ketwa na nomo eda no Abraham NPP amanyoko no omobom humodi omudi wo delegate conference kese pa ehhehye so e won tramponi mantem heyi ano e no mampani na adodan kwakufado e fa sa akonwe so a wode nsemi eto Ghana fo nyina enim se modam na IMF na ye kono wo behwe se wode hihye pa e na offense conditions pa e beto apon so netimi abo Ghana fo nyina ne ye hu etimi ahenhan
ordinary people that will guide the party in the negotiations that we're about to have with the International Monetary Fund. Our responsibility is to confront the difficulties that are confronting our people and find an effective solution to it. And that's exactly what we are going to do. We came to office under an IMF program, a derailed IMF program, which we inherited from the Mahama administration. We worked hard to exit the country from the program, and we were in the process of building a strong economy until the events of COVID and its consequences. I want to assure you and assure the people of Ghana that we're going to negotiate a good deal with the IMF, a deal that would allow us to revive our economy and to continue the task of building an even stronger economy than we had before. Of ordinary people that will guide the party in the negotiations.
We bosha Wamampeni na adodan kwakufuado wode ehye Ghana fo nyinara na Ghana ye futi samfo onyonyem ne Ken Ofori ata wononso akasa abra womo ekopie ho ewo sa dwumedi no asense ntwefo ebo pin na womo bisa ne sei amafo bebre ena ekeka sei wantutu onyama ye yese kasem no wama na nkoye mu na mo sei mu wo men no mu wo memma no eba ne sen ne yese kasem ankoye yese di no tia na ete ba fom ai na manu sentimpo sese no ye di oman na kwakopie mu ewo IMF na amafo bi sei esa ne sei wantimi anye wadwuma ye ntino wo dibra wo kra no ewo man Ghana mu se efutu samfo no wo sa odi sa de bre no emfanto fom na obi fufuru a wo betimi aye adwuma no wo mbetwa adwuma no eso ne no ena onyonyam ne Ken Ofori ata echem se asembe nkra na mu ka ne sano se wono wonja ne dibre mfanto se genti wehu se wehu obi waka che ni ba anabo se wehu se waka ya ka che obi papa se wonja se woye ni papa dibre edi ama na wo se woye ne san enye ayasa woja uma edi egu honom anabo se waka asem bi se meye bibia ma me ma na wentimi anye na enu echi uma ka che se wentimi anye ama media enye jai se wo ye mi papa wo se wo ye ne san enye ntenya dia obetimi di na dibre edi ato ho.
Well, I think there are issues of the governance of a country. Then these are always important. And I think if you see the way in which we have moderated the advertisement billboards, it shows a party that is sensitive to the current moments of the situation. But I don't think you can ever let the issue of governance go. Democracy is important. It does cost some amount of money to do that. But clearly you can see an environment that is excited about the future by being able to run a congress or conference of this nature in a way that mimics the situation in the world. That's not a very good question. You know, it's almost like telling a father to resign from his children because he's changed his mind. You know, there are times that decisions have to be made for the survival of a country, and therefore if circumstances such as COVID or Ukraine war occur, which are not typical, it does change the environment, and sensible people. Well, I think there are issues of the governance of a country. Then these are always important. And I think if you see the way in which we have moderated the advertisement billboards, it shows a party that is...
anu ye no na wode amamo no na sansem yi mo ekane political science lecturer ewo Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology Dr. Amwakuban wose hwe ede asem no wo keka ne sa no wose se wo ye papa ana wo ye mama wo ye awofo na wentimi anye wo adwuma yi a social welfare fo etimi bechiwo ana ko so mtimi beju ma no edi free won nsem ekohwe wo mo enti san pepe se na wo san logic na wo de ma ne de enye mrakra enkoyi ankasa sa wotimi hwe ye o my Ghana weja ya hi sinsen wa say niema nkoyi intino sa obeja ato ho de a jai to ho na sa awofo ntimi hwe ne meyi a eyade aban ehwe efa nkola no ehwe wo mo inti sa pepe na akwa inti wonja ye na sam na wo kan de wogitu a enye ye.
That makes no sense, because if you're a father and it says if he resigns like a father resigning from his children, first of all, we are not his children in real life. The second thing is this: if you are a father and you are not taking good care of your children, the social services will come and take the children away from you and may put you in jail. So that is why I see he was taking us there. We are already in the ditch. So he shouldn't be saying that. It makes no sense. Resign, like you abandon your children. I'm telling him, if he does what he has done with us in the ditch, the social service people will come and take all the children and prosecute him, and he may go to jail. I say he should resign. I said it first, but not right now, because now we need him. He's the one who's hidden all the things. We need to show us where it is. You understand? If he resigns, we can't find anything. So this one is under the rock. It's over here. This over here. After it's all said and done, then he should resign. It makes no sense. Because if you're a father...
And no, Dr. Amwakuban, wono kane political science lecturer Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. And ono so itimi ache na adwi ediafa kene foriata ni sema wodi atodwa no ho. Na yento akase no so na edonkuma o mahebedwefie wo mabom homodin wo mu ye adwuma wo mu bom homodin jese wo mu ekọ ihyiemu epekwan pom be fase na be ya won betimi agitumi no edi free NPP na face no mampani na adedan kwakufado ensem na sabre na womo san hyemu no womo franketu ne wotu frank adema womo afempimi ne eduno ne mu mampani dadawo John Dramani Mahama wono so ekopie mu ewo hobia jese wo chemu se woda ma se papa ebo edomkuma no wo ma baso papa wo chemu se o ma bom humodin wo mu ya de jese kwanya mu faso a NPP aben wo mu afirifi wo anima wo mu hwe bibi biara enkoyie wo mu ho se nyema enkoyie so wo mu nye din a wo mu kasa efa ho no wo chemu se Ghana fo eni aso wo mu papa adwuma womo ye no nene aso wo no mampani dada nene aso papa wo chimo se abai we wanya ade abai we won monoma abai we wanya hwehwehwehwehwe enti ndc amanyuku no womo nkoso no womo nya ne se na womo ye ne no se bibi nkoye bibi ntutu yi a womo bom hu mode se wom beka won kon ma no ntum womo nkan na gana fo nyina hu se ampa niema enkoye womo sanso nya adwumadin emboa se afempi meni edunu na abato no won betimi egitumi no ediefri eye NPP amanyuku no ensem.
First day therefore your work has been cut out for you. On the evidence of what we have seen so far, you've done what is within your power to shield Ghanaians against some draconian and very poor policy choices of the Akufo-Addo administration. You've stood firmly and pushed back against blatant abuse of parliamentary rules and standing orders. Sometimes deploying unorthodox methods, you have held a marauding government that has viewed itself as invincible and that treats Ghanaians with contempt. The Akufo-Addo administration has intensified its efforts to whittle down your numbers. It has not shied away from using bizarre judicial processes to achieve this objective. A case in point is how our MP for Asim North remains an MP, yet is barred from performing his functions in Parliament.
Enuechi wasanso editor just say ya disike bi akwakopie mu e o mashibi de fie eno eye $1 billion syndicated loan say yem fam money ntimi fam boa wo chemu se sasika we wo ka kire edonko mashibi de fie say wo mo fa wo nam fancy form wo mo hwe say sa sika na ye de be pie mu no wo mo gintumu be biara da wo mo gintumu na gintumu e chino ne nyade a ebetimi aboa na kwan ya NPP aban no mampani na dodan Akufo-Addo eni Ghana for efa so no enye sikedie basa sika no so omo de ba na ye gya to no omo akwakoche edi wo chemu say enya dia itimi boa.
The Ghana card is a relatively new feature of our national life and has its merits in the scheme of things. At the moment, it's being brandished more as a political tool around which all manner of schemes are being fashioned towards elections. There is a need to allow sufficient time for its full integration into our way of life before this kind of unhelpful exclusion of all other legitimately acquired, credible, and time-tested forms of identification of who a Ghanaian is implemented. The National Identification Authority cannot claim to have covered every Ghanaian who should be registered or distributed all the cards printed to those who have been captured in their system. They have failed to distribute hundreds of thousands of cards to people who have registered. Until full and total coverage is achieved in the rollout of the Ghana card, room must be provided for those who have yet to be served to exercise their democratic rights of voting. The Ghana card is a relatively new feature of our national life and has its merits in the scheme of things. At the moment, it's being brandished more as a political tool.
Intino mampeni dada John Dramani Mahama eno wakasa no na enuechi dioda edonkumana no e mashibi dwefie eyunyam ni Haruna Idrisu aka adundum bejai e dia ono so dia todwa ese omenya ne ntie pa se electoral commission wo pese wo fa kwan be so e di sigana for kwan se na be ya wo muntimi ento aba ne nyina NSA ya sigana kadi eno ene ye di kwa akotru din no wo kire mu se edonkumana no so beji san hye e dia tuma agise omo hu ne se Ghana ne biara owo mai Ghana mu ne sa kan Ghana card ansa na po omo etimi di san hye no e dia tum na so enne de ye Ghana fo bebre esu se omo Ghana card nya de omo sakin a omo twa kwan a omo san kan yi pa se electoral commission se beka se we no eno wo hwe so di atro di to abato humani mu no enya de awomo edomkuma ebe pene so bebiara da.
Our request is that the Ghana card can only be used as a sole reference document if every Ghanaian is assured of access to it legitimately and lawfully as they are required to have it as Ghanaian citizens. We fear that they will disenfranchise a number of Ghanaians, which is a legitimate and guaranteed constitutional right under Article 42, and we would not find that acceptable. That will be destabilizing for our democracy and destabilizing of the country any attempt to deny any legitimate qualified Ghanaian voter the opportunity to get onto the electoral roll and to exercise the right.
Edom Kumano Banu Deni, Mashibi Jefi, Eyopene, Haruna Idrisu, Wono, Ena Wakasano, na Ghana card Hunsim, say Yemo, Ena Yatun Sa, Edia Fre, National Education Authority in Penifono, Mashibi Jefi, say one more. Nombe church in say more fancher, one more dear Ecoso, a woman Ghana Mabepimone, Amofo Bebre, and the Casasa Mugana Cardinal, Womonsa and Campempe Swan. Etimi akwako dru wona womo Ghana card na pese wona mo akwako tro mudini da womo sanka womo card na won pon so a womo ntro mudin krampo ye no womra no wom be chechim no mo kopie mu e wo mahye bedwefi a womo din sem ahodo na enetimi edi to dwam edom kuma ne kire womo adwen edom dodo wo mahye bedwefi womo so e kire womo adwen a ne nyina mu womo edi atodwa se womo bom humodi kwan bia opese womo fa so a womo timi magana fo nyina obiasa etimika womo national ID no anapose National Education Authority card no be yade a womo so womo e bom humodi bia se womo ebeye na eskase etwasa insemso ediamon
said the NIA4 ede Ghana for honsam egun krata so eneyi eno no de ba bedi dwuma e wo Ghana fa na nyina nti emrahye bidefie4 efre won se esanse wo de mre toto so a wo ka se ebedru honom no watwitwa sa niam a wo yenim no wo fra mo wa bedwafie se wo mra na wo metro mo ba bi pote pass si ada edru ebra wo kopie mu e wa bedwafie honom no opanyi Peter Gansa wono no odi adwumayeko no anim edi tudwa se si ada wo gina mrahye bidefie e kasa ne de Ghana fo a do on nsem akwakoma NIA4 a wanya Ghana card ni bi no won dodo e wo hamu nchichemu adwowotwe
prisons, mental hospitals and asylum. Extension of card replacement services to NIA's 276 district offices. Commencement of update of record services across 16 regional and 276 district offices. Continuation of institutional and household registration services. Continuation of onboarding processes for user agencies. Provision of identity verification and data harmonization services to user agencies. Maintenance of NIA's disaster recovery system to support the NIS project. Management and maintenance of NIA Tier 3 data center. Completion of renovation work on the NIA head office building. Refurbishment of selected NIA regional and district offices. Acquisition of resources for the attainment of international standardization organization.
Tell us the full cost to the state. How much is the taxpayer to pay for this exercise? And then we are now concerned that Ghanaians are being asked to pay for the service because you mentioned 250. What's the justification? Because the state is financing you as an institution.
We and was say Mensa Bunsu edene de eso to say.
To avail the House of a copy of the presentation that we made. I subscribe to the idea. If we don't have the regional breakdown and possibly the district breakdown, I think it's important that we have it because Ghana certainly is broken down into regions, and we need to know how many there are. In fact, when we have the full complement of the identification cards, it should even help us to know region by region, district by district, and even the ethnic breakdown of this country.
Said the NIA4 ede Ghana for honsam egun krata.
Ntino abra National Education Authority mpeni foko piemu o mahye bedwefi no de course no no na edano a eye NPP osinko kwamanyuko no koto aba no womo etimi eyi mpanifo ahodo na wono muti akonwa no so dida dodo na ene etimi eyi womoto ase akonwa chese enya semkoma chese dibre ba akon na chese amanfo bebre ehwe nim eye trotro dibra eye opani John Buedu ena woda anu na John Buedu no na amanfo dodo na efre no JB ma ne fre no JB wo chemo se John Buedu de wa wini ewie na wo hwe eye chairman anakose dream telefo a womo ewo omega na mo mantem wo nyina asante mantemo eye chema wo ntumi nyina wo nyina mpo kan se JB de wono a ene wo mko wo mutanechi wono ene woko nanso eko wie chire no etu ahene na esi ahene fo wo eko chire wo mudibre ewo hono manya asem ko wie chire se John Buedu yade a wedi ntwom ewo abato no emu na nipa mprempren yetimi ato abade ama no se wono ene etrofo eyopene lawyer Justin Fripon Kodua wono ene ato aba ede ama no na bra yeto aba ne wie yi a wode nanum sem ede eto dwa no wodan panifo a omobom humode eto aba ede ma no omomoto nefo wono me campaign ede ma no ehye wo nyina ebose wadi nkunim na so enye nkunimdie no enye ono nkwane nkunimdie eye NPP nkunimdie na wo mo ehwe nim se wadi nkunim 8 no breaking the 8 no obeboa ma wo metimi e break 8 no.
First and foremost, we want to thank the Almighty God for seeing us through the preparation stage of this conference and on the conference day also. It started yesterday and we are ending today. And we thank him for his merciful. We thank also His Excellency the President, His Excellency the Vice President, our Chief of Staff, and most importantly also everyone who became part of this success story. We also want to thank the Electoral Commission and the Ghana Police Force for the woman's job that they did today. And again, we also want to thank the media for the wonderful work that you've done. You stay with us throughout the beginning to the end. At the end of the day, it is the New Patriotic Party which has won, not any single individual. Our biggest quest is in the 2024 elections for us to come together as one party and to fight the battle ahead of us. And it is the duty of all of us, particularly those that have won, to bring our brothers and sisters who couldn't make it. In 2024 elections, we need every hands on deck. And I can assure you, with the team that we have, everyone is going to have a role to play. And the message to the NDC is that they should watch out, because the MPP is breaking the 8, and the MPP it will be the first political party to go on the third term since 1992. Thank you very much.
In pray the almost about Edman so no never church for penny Ediama or Sunko Kamanyuku no lawyer Justin Frimpon Kodua wono and await me akasano. Now would you make dinner seno one bomb homodim eton safra when you quahudwa ewo o my Ghana when this for koyomo koka winum sem CPP for koyomo koka winum sem Samson enna APC All People's Congress enya kuma APC ayarikof ni party no na womo so ekopie mu ewo honoma wono akasa ntimi ankone mu na nsini eko honoma wono so editu dwase womo ntiase de nti agesidi no eti bafom na ejuju ti se ka tai no wo chemu se womo tiase a enyeye na womo dwene ho kran na womo bisa se anya bia ye ni mpanifo a womo ne mudi ewo sikasemu a womo eda economic management team no ano ewo mai Ghana mu ana yesi we kuku damfo ewo inteba ne se na esidi no tia na eti bafo na manu sunti e no mai no emu aye densai.
Mr. Chairman, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo, the First Lady, Madam Samira Bawumia, the Second Lady, Madam Samira Bawumia, the First Lady, Rebecca Akufo-Addo, all protocol observed. We bring you greetings from our founder and leader, Dr. Hassan Ayarga, and the entire membership of the All People's Congress. Today marks yet another important day in the calendar of the New Patriotic Party, NPP, and we are here to wish you well. The New Patriotic Party, NPP, has come a very long way, and for the party to either make or break in 2024 depends on the decision of delegates today. Fellow Ghanaians, our nation is in crisis. A crisis caused by the National Democratic Congress, NDC, sustained and worsened by the poor policies of the NPP administration. Fellow Ghanaians, economic conditions are worsening by the day, with galloping inflation. Fuel prices keeps rising. Increment of foodstuffs and transport fares has become very unbearable. The dollar is rising as if there is no economic management team in government. There is so much suffering and corruption in the land. But Ghana doesn't have to be like this. Ghana deserves better. Times are tough. Ladies and gentlemen, as you prepare to elect your leadership today, we urge the delegates to vote for people with more brains.
You know, Amanyuko All People's Congress, APC, Ayariko, Ayariga, ne party, no. Nana Musini, and awaiting me Aquacasa, a war, a John Nema Akasa, a one demo, na, a Wamanyuko, no, so a demo. Intermediate and Insimusune, and Opeka, Samuel, or Edemano, me feeling in them face, I said, I'm confirm or so your brainy and Daji, now share XTV, and upon on Siakasi, Uhume Life, or Facebook, a XTVGH, here, near Boy Seminar, but oh, YouTuber. Waiting me akwa XTV Ghana, TikTok XTV391, Instagram XTV Ghana, and our friends no Twitter and so XTV Ghana. And no pay me for Saddam from a Chichi Beauty Palon. Chichi Beauty Palon say baby will be a bombardiana brana say ye, Sautina opesa we say makeup, say ye pedicure, ni manicure no, baby beera obey ye ediamo, into branding chain, and opposite friend or one wakasa ever baby or war, our BCC who come ediamo friend. It was 0547254078 0547254078 Samsung and I yet creation so sebra non pamatade fefem fan show and found any program I walk be ya walk will be what I did what the bemo and found so we chichi and I was a wobenche baby will be ano was so the other neighbor one casabe say one son ever come near mano Pomadiana Frey ayet it was 0242 389 851 0242 389 851 anope dojina camera nechi emame ye DJYX fresh boy ba ko pesanso ukopie mu e wo MC a ho nso de twa metu mu e yellow Abraham Bismarck nso etanechi na pa ko twen sem go krata so mame man be kinkan e de ma wo e Zenab Ahasa me me kinkan de ma wo nso e oba pa Mavis Akosia ateme so magudie mu nsem de wo peti de wo pa hwe no me oba Michael Furiata wa ye kwado papa wo de ebro nti mo fidi no enda he ya me de wase emomu Enishi.